the news at 7, President Bola Tinubu reassures of administration's commitment to impacts on the lives of Nigerians. And FCT Internal Revenue Service inaugurates e-portal platform. Glad to have you join us on the 7 p.m. news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity station. I am Abdullah Hajia with the news. First, we begin from the presidency, where President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed that since the removal of subsidy on petrol, more funds are being made available to directly impact the lives of Nigerians through the 3 tiers of governments. This was when he received an award from the leadership group as the president of the year 2023. Salihu Gonara reports.
This event gave an account of stewardship by way of recognizing individuals and corporate organizations, both in the public and private sectors, for their impact on Nigeria's journey to progress and development. The country's helmsman, President Bola Tinubu, is one of such whose renewed hope initiative, particularly on investments in critical infrastructure and social security, caught the attention of the leadership group. Represented by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, the president assured better days ahead with the commitment of $30 billion in foreign direct investment into the real sectors of the economy, including manufacturing, telecoms, healthcare, and oil and gas.
I have approved the disbursement of 200 billion naira through 3 new special intervention funds established to support Nigerian businesses. The first is a 50 billion naira presidential conditional grant scheme that provides business grants and loans to traders, vendors, transporters, workers, those in the ICT businesses, creatives, and artisans.
Former Deputy Governor of CBN, Professor Kingsley Moghalu, restated that strategic thinking and a clearly defined philosophy are key fundamentals to economic rebirth in Nigeria.
The best way to solve the economic crisis we're in now is simply to understand everything that caused and led to the crisis.
Among the awardees is 22-year-old Awal Salisu, a commercial tricycle rider known as Keke Napep in Kano, who returned 15 million naira forgotten in his keke by a passenger. In Abuja, Salihu Gwanara, NTA News.
In a bid to enhance revenue collection and management in the nation's capital, the FCT Internal Revenue Service has launched her e-portal platform. Onozi Yakubu was at the symbolic launch of the platform and now reports.
The FCT IRS e-portal has a design philosophy of building a gap between tradition and modernity. It is a platform for collecting, receiving, and assessing, as well as for the tax clearance certificate issuance. The acting executive chairman of the service, Haruna Abdullahi, represented by the acting director of tax operations, Chinwe Indu, says the initiative attests to the service resolve to provide effective and efficient tax administration in the FCT.
Gone are the days of cumbersome paperwork and long waiting times. Instead, we are welcoming a new era where taxpayers can navigate their obligations with ease and efficiency, all at the click of a button from the comfort of their homes or offices.
The beauty of this variant is that it enables the administrators, the management, to be able to take informed decisions as the system is equipped with analytical tools. And we hope in the nearest future that the AI tools on the system will be activated.
In their goodwill messages, technical partners and representatives from the FCTA Lands Department lauded the initiative, which they say will enhance ease of doing business in the territory. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Talking security now, following public outcry on alleged illegal and illicit transactions through point-of-sale POS machine operators and convenience within certain police operators, the Nigerian police force has banned the use of POS machines and other electronic mobile money transaction devices within police stations and other police facilities nationwide. A statement by the force notes that the ban is aimed at preserving the integrity and security of police operations, forestalling perceived corrupt practices, as well as clearing the commands and formations of possible criminal intrusion under whatever guise, while maintaining discipline within the force. Meanwhile, IGP Kayode Betokun warns that any violation of this ban will attract severe sanctions on the leadership of the affected commands and formations. To preach the message of zero tolerance to drug and ensure everyone joins in the campaign, the Coalition of Nigerian Students and Youth, in collaboration with the Office of Senator Irete Kingibe, has embarked on a roadwork to promote drug-free lifestyle. Sefia Nirma Uche reports.
United Nations Office on Drug Abuse in Nigeria indicates that 14.4% of people ages 15 to 64 live on drugs worldwide.
It's important to start at a very young age because that's where it starts.
I want to commend this organization for doing a very good job. All hands must be on deck because if they alone cannot do it, and what they are doing, if you ask me, they are complementing what government ought to do, and because government cannot be everywhere at the same time.
Hence, the advocacy on zero tolerance to hard substances by the Coalition of Nigerian Students and Youth with the collaboration of the Office of the Senator, Federal Capital Territory, Senator Ireti Kingibe.
I think there was large improvement with it because the awareness is rising by the day, and then we're trying to go into schools, we're trying to get into the streets to let people know that it's a no to drugs.
This decadence starts from the family and before it goes into the society. So yes, of course, the families are very much involved. The parents are involved, the teachers.
After a pep talk to students and youth on the streets, they embarked on a roadwork to press forward their message. They advocate that healthy lifestyle, zero tolerance to peer pressure, and quality exercise leads to a life free of drugs. Safia Noma Uche, NTA News.
More than 50 secondary schools in Abuja participated in an education fair, with 16 universities from Turkey also in attendance. Correspondent Sefia Numa Uche again reports that the program is targeted at improving bilateral relations between Nigeria and Turkey.
Excited with the offer, students from various schools thronged the venue of the educational fair.
This year we are organizing education fair in Nigeria for the second time. So I am very happy about this.
Students are interested in the fair, so we are actually maybe 500 students till now because it was like just for 3 hours and our materials has just finished, and the interest of the fair, it's top level.
Students' interest is really good in this fair. We are happy to be with them here.
It's amazing. I had fun and I explored a lot, and it's so nice to be here.
And I learned that for law, if you want to study law in Nigeria, after you finish studying law in Nigeria, you have to go to another country to study law again, like for the second time.
I also like the fact that you get the chance to learn a different language, which is Turkish. Most of the university give their students the opportunity to learn Turkish.
Managing Director at Askuni Nigeria, Ibrahim Abdu, says there are a variety of courses.
You do not have to go to different websites to find the university and find information about the university. Every information about Turkish universities is found in one website, which is www.askuni.com.
Askuni Education Nigeria is calling on Nigerian students who are aspiring to further their education in Turkey to search for suitable universities in Turkey. Safia Noma Uche, NTA News.
Agricultural waste products in Nigeria will soon be converted into animal feeds to boost animal nutrition and production. Professor of Animal Nutrition and Biochemistry Samuel Alu stated this during the 39th inaugural lecture series of Nasarawa State University, Kerfi. Nguse Pere reports.
Nigeria, for a long period of time, has been experiencing food shortage due to climate change, insecurity, and most recently, high cost of living. Animals are also not left out in the struggle for food, as most of their feeds contain energy sources such as corn and rice, staple food eaten by humans. Affirming his chair as professor, Samuel Alu says, to reduce the demand for food amongst man and animals, solid waste products of sugar industry, swapsy, and other waste must be converted into animal feeds.
In fact, in this research, the summary is that 45% of cost of production can reduce if you use swapsy.
Vice Chancellor Nasarawa State University Kefi, Professor Bala Mohammed says the topic is timely, taking into consideration the food crisis in the country.
A lot of farmers in the animal sector are complaining, are being chased out of business because of the high cost of feed.
For us to move as a nation, we need to do more of the practical works, because in sciences, we depend more on the practical than the theoretical framework.
The researcher has cleared the path. What remains is how it will be followed. From Kefi Nguse PV, NTA News.
The Labour Party Karishi Ward under the Abuja Municipal Area Council has received over 50 candidates into its fold, with a promise to provide level playing ground for all party members. Ifemaro Jinta reports.
The Labour Party Karishi Ward played host to the member representing Ahmad Buhari Federal Constituency at the National Assembly, Chinedu Obika, who, alongside the Labour Party State Chairman Peter Digo, received the decampees from the PDP, NNPP and the APC. They affirmed that the Labour Party stands for equal opportunity and social justice and assured the decampees that their rights will not be trampled on.
This party is a party that have a large heart. We welcome everyone. There is no stranger in our midst. We are a family.
And for the decampees, we will have equal playing ground. Even if we have intention of entering today, overtaking is allowed.
Chairman Labour Party Karishi Ward and leader of the decampees enjoined others to align with the Labour Party as they strategize ahead of the area council polls.
With this, we can rest assured that we are seeing that we are not working in vain, Karishi, FCT as a whole. This has sent a message to all Nigerians that there is hope.
The indigenes are not fully involved in the Labour Party. So we want to join hands with the non-indigene in order to promote Labour Party in Nigeria.
The event also provided the platform to remember and honor the late chairman of the Labour Party Karishi Ward, Anthony Onibo, who died on the eve of the 2023 general elections. Ifoma Ojinta, NTA News.
When you are in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, looking for the best place for relaxation, accommodation and event spaces, then think Bolingo Experia. Bolingo Experia provides the best hospitality for all class of guests and visitors with affordable rate for our different rooms. Our presidential suite gives you a top-notch treat. Check out our executive suite, superior suite, restaurants and catering services, coffee bar, lounge, ambassador bar and a whole lot more, designed for your comfort anytime. Bolingo Experia reception from trained professionals make your stay comfortable and homely with an everlasting impression. At Bolingo Experia, we create a delightful ambience and atmosphere of joy for all. Visit us today at Bolingo Experia, 777 Independence Avenue, Central Area, Abuja. Bolingo Experia, hospitality at its best.
Up next is Sports Brief from the Sports Desk.
Head coach of the Nigeria Flying Eagles, Ladan Boso, has picked goalkeeper Nathaniel Nwosu, captain Daniel Bamiyi, midfielder Daniel Daga, Forward Charles Agada and Olalekan Ibrahim in his list of 20 players of the Flying Eagles for the men's football event of the 13th African Games taking place in Ghana. Still talking football, Kogi United at the weekend emerged champions of the maiden edition of the Unity pre-season tournament for NLO Division 1 clubs in North Central Zone. Kogi United, after a pulsating full-time encounter with Flight FC of Boko, which ended goalless, emerged champions on 14-13 penalty kicks. To athletics, the Nigeria Olympics Committee (NOC) said that Nigeria would be represented by no fewer than 358 athletes in 25 sports at the 13th African Games. With Sports Brief, Francisca Bile, NTA News.
Thank you for watching the 7 p.m. news. Up next is the translation. Do stay. I am Abdullah Hajia. Good evening.
Aza ne ba jilo ba wei ba che ba je iwe na no iwe she ko kwa wei wona na wo abeda zaza isha ndaje zuma woni ye wa go ba mai na bai ajin abuako fafa no agadu goba no peye gadu goya no atne jimpa na no akizi na ye oneze akubu wona le she ba we be na be dai wa ngege peye no kwenye kwa go gadu na no akizi na ye bala apabui zoku gediya guya danu okinzinda nu aza bajin apma nchei osanu aza bajin wa ba agiepia nchei ajin denu na bage te ozajin wa bua ajin nchedo nu sayi osanu woba ga gedie che nanu okinzinda atukọ itu nu abuaze na gaichi abo nchedo yifi abusibida ba ngage azanu ba jin apmalo no apabui zoku anyen ba iga aza ayeyin igna pe lege POS yin abusibida ba ngage eyan ko laka enaye ba pe je lo azaye pia ba yeze aboye pia ji injesun nwo vivi ba tentun jimba ignanu yiye viagudun ba ngage ba jin denu ba che ba ba ngbetie na ba ge to ayejin ba eyenwuya ntuko tigana ba mpate na mwana na nelo na ba jin tin ga ji anya nchedo tin manai nanu eyiye viagudu nabe busibi daya nanu eyiye na yobe kayode ikpekutu wa ngage busibi da ngabe de renu wo peye nwote ye wa ju betie to obekwa bwaza bushiwoyin abi ayekpe zanyi ayakpeya ndu shoot ya nanu ekizina baye kulo yeji nanu ekizina ye nu ayeji ntukotu nu yekpe zanyi beyin sefia uche wagenge ayekpe zanyi adnagben ekin tokiya babenyi ne yeji yeche ajin yeji nu na baige aye wadna kwezazan ekie nchedo ekin tokiyan nani ye jie abi baku abetumu boye no abaye mbayin pamaje ye obota zenyi anyi ekin ishasun saisi
Masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wannan lokaci assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka a takaice kamar yadda aka saba ga fassarar wasu daga cikin labaran mu yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakub. A ƙoƙarin da take na bunƙasa karɓar haraji a babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja domin alfanar al'umma mazauna birnin. Wakilin Musha'ibu wani zai Yakubu ya shaida mana cewa hukumar haraji ta babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja ta kaddamar da manhajar karɓar haraji wadda za ta ke tattara kuɗaɗen harajin hukuma domin amfanin al'umma tare da magance kwange da almundahana a harkar harajin babban birnin ƙasar. Biyo bayan ƙorafin da jama'a ke yi na zargin hada-hadar kuɗi ta na'urar POS da ake fakewa da 'yan sanda, rundunar 'yan sandan ƙasa ta haramta hada-hadar kuɗi ta na'urar da sauran na'urorin zamani a harabar ofisoshin 'yan sanda da dangoginsu a faɗin ƙasar nan, da ta buƙaci a ci taka tsantsan a kuma ƙauracewa dukkan harkokin kuɗi ta na'urar a faɗin ƙasar gaba ɗaya. Sama da makarantun sakandare 50 ne suka samu halartar baje kolin ilimi tare da jami'o'in ƙasar Turkiyya 16 su ma sun samu halarta a nan babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja. Wakiliyar Safiya Uche ta shaida mana cewa an shirya shirin ne takanas domin a ƙara ƙulla dangantaka tsakanin Najeriya da Turkiyya, inda ɗaliban da suka samu halarta suka bayyana alfanun taro irin wannan tare da farin cikinsu. Ƙarshen labarin namu na yau kenan, sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu. Kwana lafiya.
Nnọọ na ịnọnyere anyị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono. Gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. N'iji hụ na akwalitere ọnọdụ ụtụ isi n'isi ala anyị, ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ịna-ụtụ isi n'isi ala anyị agbapela usoro akpọrọ e-portal, bụ nke a na-ele anya na ọ ga-akwalite ya bụ ụtụ isi n'isi ala anyị. Onoze Yakubu wetara akụkọ a. Site na akwa ndị mmadụ na-ebe banyere ndị uwe ojii ịnapụ ha ego ha n'ụzọ na-ezighị ezi site na POS, ndị uwe ojii ala anyị amachiela POS nakwa akụrụngwa ndị ọzọ eji enyefe ego n'ụlọ ọrụ ma ọ bụ n'ogige ndị uwe ojii niile dị n'ala anyị. Ọ kwekwara nghọta na nke a bụ iji kpochaa ma zachaa ọnọdụ ndị uwe ojii ma hụ na ewepụrụ mpụ na aghụghọ n'etiti ha. Ihe karịrị ụlọ akwụkwọ sekọndịrị 50 n'isi ala anyị sonyere n'emume akpọrọ Education Fair, bụ nke mahadum 16 sitere na mba Turkey sonyere ha. Sefia Uche wetara akụkọ na nke a bụ iji wulite mmekọrịta bụ ịgba n'etiti ndị mba Turkey nakwa ala anyị. Onye ọma gere m ntị, otu a ka ọha anyị n'ọnụ bụ akụkọ ụwa nke uhuruchi a. Chebiri anyị n'ihu oge echi niile. Ndewo.
Kalẹ̀ o, ẹ sì kú dédé wòyí. Ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì Kánò ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ́yín. Bọ́lájí Mátì ni oníròyìn. Láti mú kí ohun gbogbo rọrùn fún kálukú lórígun mẹ́rin ìlú Àbújá lórí owó orí sísan ní gbígbà àti àmójútó rẹ̀, àjọ ètò náà l'Àbújá ti ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ orí afẹ́fẹ́ fún àǹfààní àwọn tó ń san owó náà, àwọn tó ń gbà á àti àwọn alámòjútó rẹ̀. Alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Onoze Yakubu ròyìn wípé ìgbésẹ̀ náà yóò dí ọ̀pọ̀ àlàfo. Ọ̀pọ̀ ló sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò tuntun ọ̀hún àti àǹfààní rẹ̀. Lára wọn ni Chinedu Edu àti James Olùkọ̀tún tí wọ́n tanná sí ìgbésẹ̀ tuntun náà. Látàrí àwọn ìwà pálapàla tí àwọn tó ń ṣòwò pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rọ àgbélọ́wọ́ láti fi gbowó tàbí san owó tí àdàpè rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ POS lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì, ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè ti gbé igi lé ẹ̀rọ ọ̀hún ní lílò ní àgọ́ ọlọ́pàá àti àwọn ohun èlò ọlọ́pàá jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè. Ìgbésẹ̀ náà wáyé láti mú kí iyì àti ààbò iṣẹ́ gbogbo dúró ṣinṣin, kí ìwà wọ̀bìà má ṣe wáyé àti láti fọ ọgbà ọ̀hún mọ́ tónítóní, bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni láti má fi àyè sílẹ̀ fún àwọn tó ń tafàsókè tó ń fi odó borí. Ọ̀gá àgbà ọgbà ọlọ́pàá Káyọ̀dé Ẹgbẹ́tókun ṣe ìkìlọ̀ wípé àgọ́kàgọ́ tó bá lòdì sí àgbékalẹ̀ yìí, àwọn aṣíwájú àgọ́ náà yóò ru igi oyin. Ó lé ní 50 ilé ẹ̀kọ́ girama l'Àbújá tó kópa nínú ìpàtẹ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ tó wáyé. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Xavier Uche ròyìn wípé ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga 16 láti ilẹ̀ Turkey kópa nínú ètò ọ̀hún láti túbọ̀ mú kí àjọṣepọ̀ láàrin orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà àti ti Turkey gbòòrò sí i. Ọ̀pọ̀ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ló sọ̀rọ̀ lórí gbogbo àǹfààní tí wọ́n rí nínú ètò náà. Àwọn onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò ọ̀hún bákan náà sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣítí àti ìmọ̀ràn tí yóò ṣe àwọn ọmọ náà ní àǹfààní. Kì í dùn púpọ̀, ṣeun ni ọbẹ̀ oge. Títí ìwòye ọ̀la, Ojúmọ́ Ire ni yóò mú wa.